This is a male Lipotriches, and I can tell because of his very chunky thighs. And this is a feature of most Lipotriches males. But I want to draw attention to his thorax. Now, if you can see, there's actually a collection of mites on there. Now, this isn't Varroa mite. Varroa mite doesn't affect native bees, but mites are very common, and lots of bees carry mites, as I've been discovering throughout my years of studies. Some of them are parasitic and they're harmful. They likely suck up the hemolymph, which is essentially blood. Other ones are commensal and they don't really have any good or bad effect. Essentially, they will go into the bees, and when the bees go from flower to flower, the mites will be transported or transported to different locations when the bees are resting, because mites obviously are very, 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 very tiny, and they're basically using the bees as a taxi to get to different places, to find new mates. We don't know too much about many of the mites on bees. One of the first papers I ever published during my PhD was actually a Pyomodes mite on Megachile apicata, and this mite had never been recorded on the bee before, so check out that paper for sure. I'm not a mite expert, so I'm not sure what these mites are, whether they are commensal parasitic, but yeah, there's so much more to be discovered about mites. Not all of them are bad. Some are actually beneficial to bees. So everything, I guess, has its place in the ecosystem, unless we're, inadvertently or sometimes, on purpose, transporting creatures around, as we know from Varroa mite. But honeybees are also introduced species, so it's a good thing that our native bees are not affected by the Varroa mite, which can cause issues to honeybees, but it's not going to cause honeybee extinction. So yeah, a little snippet about bee biology and the different organisms that can interact with them.